Good morning. Hi, I'm Kristin Omdahl, and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 258, and we're here in Southwest Florida at Vanderbilt Beach this morning, waiting on the sun to rise over the buildings and the trees to the east. And this is the Gulf of Mexico behind me. It is very windy today. Good morning, Mar. Thank you. These are earrings from my brand new book, 80 Handmade Gifts. This is one of the knit patterns in the book. I believe it's called Ariana. Uses a small amount of Be So Fine yarn. Hi, Sherry and Lisa. I missed a bunch of names. I'm sorry. Or a couple of names anyway. Good morning, Dee and Anna, Judy, Grace. Thank you for joining me live, everybody. It is extremely windy down here. We're getting a cold spell starting tomorrow. So I'm guessing this is the beginning of that cold front tomorrow. So I'm guessing this is the beginning of that cold front coming in. Good morning, Naomi and Judy and Vicki. We're going to have lows in the 60s tomorrow, which will be the first time in probably 8 months. Hi, Chantel. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Samantha. Good morning, Judy. Thanks for joining me live. Aren't these clouds gorgeous behind me? So there's a little bit. Good morning, Melissa and Lynn and Joe. So the clouds are, just gray fluffy clouds, but because of the sun rising over here, it's starting to light some of them up, and it's just so interesting to see those pops of gold in and around the grays and blues. Very pretty. Really pretty. I love it. And I'll show you the beach around us. So we're in North Naples today, so you can see more of Naples. I don't think you see the visibility to see Marco Island down there, but that's more of Naples down there. And here's where the sun's coming up behind the trees. Can't see much right now. And here's the beach to the north of us, where you would see Bonita, Bonita Beach, Fort Myers Beach, and Marco Island, but visibility is pretty dismal today. Margaret's not getting any service. Oh, too bad. Sorry about that. Maybe you can restart or something. I don't know. The sky's getting more interesting. I think as the sun comes up, we're going to start to see more colors in the sky now, too. Which will be exciting. It's raining in the northwest. Yeah, well, we're supposed to finally start getting some cooler weather tomorrow, so Lisa's buying a wooden ruler today. I'm wondering if that's to make the woven paper baskets in 80 Handmade Gifts, because that's one of the things that I found very useful for making the strips. I'll show you in 80 Handmade Gifts. There's a pattern in the paper craft section. Ah, she's working on one of the crochet bowls. Okay, wonderful. Let's see if I can find what I am referring to. Nope, I went past. I must have gone past it again. There it is. For these bowls, I used a wooden ruler to fold the paper over on itself to fortify it, and it made nice straight lines for making my strips. I actually used a big yardstick. That was fun. That'll be a fun project to demonstrate, too. Good morning, Edna. Yeah, the baskets are really fun to make. Yeah, the colors do look like sunrise so far. I really do enjoy dyeing yarn in the sunrise colors because I just love how it reminds me of these beautiful colors we see in the morning. Look at how the colors are reflecting on the water now too over here. Like, I'm getting ready to dye some Be So Fine bling this week, and I'm going to definitely pay attention to what we're seeing here this morning because this is really special, I think. Yeah, the woven baskets are a lot of fun to make. And just what an accomplishment to take something that's flat and simple and transform it into something with so much texture and 3D. It's really magical. I love weaving, and I love weaving baskets, especially with unusual and simple materials like that. Highs. I don't know what that means, Lisa. Yeah, the pink in there is gorgeous too. Yeah, there's pink, peach, gold, blue, gray. There's a little bit of purple. Some really wonderful colors in there. And the way that they're showing up in the clouds, I'm going to move on this side now. Like that cloud's really bright. That's really gorgeous. That one, right? There. Yeah, for a dark and gloomy kind of morning, this is actually spectacular to watch. Yeah, and a lot more pink showing up on the horizon too. Hi Martina, thanks for joining live. Try to angle the camera so that the speaker isn't getting blown out with the wind, but I don't know. Can you hear the waves, or do you just hear? Oh, one of the clouds looks like a shark to you, Dee? That's funny. Yeah, the sky's gorgeous, Barbara. Sherry made her first home case. Wonderful. She made, for those of you who haven't seen it, that's in my new book, 80 Handmade Gifts. She made this little crochet case that would be a great gift for you lined it, you could put sunglasses in it, you could store your phone in it to put it in a bag. It's a smaller bag, but super cute and easy to make, and I'm guessing you made it quickly, Sherry. It doesn't take very much time at all to make that little case. The pattern, all of the crochet patterns come with written instructions and charts. Ah, Sherry, you already gave it to someone special. Wonderful. Yeah, and the water's rough, the wind is blowing, it's the winds of change, we're getting a cold front coming in, we're going to have cold weather starting tomorrow, so who knows what tomorrow will bring, who knows what I'll have to wear to come down to the beach. Janet's been here 2 days in a row, wonderful, thank you, I'm so glad you like the gifts. Martina, you can learn to read charts better, you can definitely do it. Ah, Sherry also made one of the cards with a crochet flower on it. Let's point to that page to show what else she's made. I sent out some gifts yesterday, and I added some of the handmade cards as well. I'll show you the card that Sherry used yesterday. Sherry used this card. Sherry used that one, and I'll show you the card that I sent out yesterday. I sent out these cards yesterday, sent out a few gifts with these paper punch. So this is a card where I use a punch to punch out the lace edging at the bottom. This was just a plain piece of white paper when I started, and then used a second color of cardstock to punch out the design and the background behind the lace panel. So all of the projects in the book not only have the written instructions and all of the resources, but then I'm setting up website pages on my website to have complete resource pages. So when you go there, you can look up the project and get links in case you don't know where to buy any of the resources. I have links to either buy the resources on my website if it's available, like for the yarn and the beads and things like that, or if there are things that I know of resources on Amazon, I've listed those, or elsewhere. Sherry wants to know if I have the word love on a punch. Absolutely, and I bought it on Amazon, and when I finished that page, I will be showing you exactly where I bought it. It might be in my Amazon shop now, might not, but I'll definitely have it in there when it's done. I've finished the resource page for all of the first chapter, all of the cooking recipes, and I've finished the resource page for all of the crochet patterns, which is the second chapter of the book. So when you go to the page on my website, kristinomdahl.com/80handmadegifts, which is the main page for the book, I have listed where you can buy it all over the world, all of those different resources, including my website, Amazon Prime throughout the world, Kindle, Ravelry for ebooks, but I also list a link to all of the 4 chapters that have their own page. Yes, Dee, it is a massive job. Thank you for noticing. So each chapter then has its own page, and you can see links to the cooking one and the crochet one already. And so on each of those pages, I have the name of the project, a photo of the project, a description of the project, and then links to resources where you can buy the different things that you would need. So if you're looking for the crochet hook, like let's say for the crochet chapter, if you're looking for the crochet hook, the yarn, or any of the beads, or anything like that, all of those links will be there. For the recipe page or chapter, what I'll be showing on those pages is the recipe name, the photo, the description, any of the specialty items that you... Morning. Pardon me? Pardon me? Kristin? I do a live stream podcast on YouTube at sunrise every day.
I see you here all the time.
Yeah.
One of these days I will go over there and ask.
Yeah, sure. Do you want to say hi? No? Okay. Yeah, I do it every day at the beach, some days here and some days at Bonita Beach.
Oh, down at on the other side of Barefoot Beach access?
Yep.
By Dr. Beach?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I wonder because I see you here all the time.
Yep.
I thought you were doing like a rock thing or something.
I work in crafts, so I talk about crafts on the podcast.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Right at the beach.
Yeah. Yeah, so I share the sunrise with people from all over the world.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well,
You too, thanks.
I always was curious, but I never wanted to come over here because I figured I'd interrupt you.
I'm not going to bite, it's okay.
What's your name again?
Kristin.
Kristin.
Thank you, buddy. Nice to meet you.
If you need any help or anything, I'll...
Okay, thank you. His name's Buddy and he didn't want to say hi. But he said he would help me if I ever needed help. So back to what we were talking about. So on the page where you'll see the resources for the cooking chapter, I'll show you where to buy any of the specialty ingredients that I think aren't available in a regular, what was I going to say, grocery store. And then stuff like for the cheese log, I'm going to show you where to buy the craft paper, where I found ribbon that looks like a bandana. Or on the truffles, I'll show you where I found these gorgeous little boxes. Or I'll show you where I found some of these specialty details that I put on there, some of those gold flake balls and things like that. In the citrus loaves, I'll show you where you can find some of the specialty ingredients in there. KB said she was looking for star anise. That is something I only buy online, and it's a lot cheaper when you find it online than in regular stores because it's a specialty item. So for the chai spice or for the flavored sugars, any of those recipes, I share a link to where I buy star anise on Amazon, and the reason I do that is because it's a place where I buy it a lot cheaper than anywhere else. Ivy Kim says the larger font is brilliant. I am so glad that you appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, Dina, the thing is, there are so many specialty items that because they're not readily available in stores, they're more expensive. So anytime I can find something that's a lot cheaper online, I like sharing it. So sometimes you'll find that that's because it is morning. Sometimes you'll find nuts will be cheaper there just like they are. If you can get to a Costco, nuts are a lot cheaper there than they are at the grocery store. But when you can't get to Costco, Amazon has really good prices on nuts. So I've listed those in those resource pages as well. It's because, you know, making handmade, as we all know, is not always cheaper than buying things in store-bought. So anytime I can find better resources, KB doesn't have a Costco near her, so you know what? Amazon would probably, unless she has a bulk food store close by, for someone like KB, Amazon's going to be probably her cheapest resource for buying bulk nuts. I find that Costco and Amazon are very comparable in price on nuts, and when I do my larger gift items, like when I do spiced nuts for all of the coaches at Marlin's Tennis, it would get too expensive if I had to buy them at my regular grocery store. So I definitely go somewhere where I can get a better price. For example, there's lots of places that don't have Costco, you guys. Lots of cities that don't have it, believe it or not. Some of us have multiples where we live, and other people have none where they live. So for example, on the spice nuts, I'll show you some resources for buying affordable nuts, and I'll also show you resources for these cute little tins with a window, these hinge jars, and a few other things. So I think that the lists are helpful. If you know where to buy all of the ingredients and all of the items, then you don't need those resources, but for anybody else that does, I thought it would be really helpful if I put them together. And I know I'm not getting them out right away, but it's a lot of work. And so far I've gotten 2 chapters done. So if you want to go check them out, go to KristinOmdahl.com/80handmadegifts. And if you follow the link to the cooking chapter page, all of the resources are done for the recipe chapter. And if you follow the link to the crochet one, I'm missing what you're talking about, Elizabeth, but that's okay. So on the crochet chapter also, I have all of the resources done. In the knitting chapter, I think 20% done, and I haven't started the 4th chapter, but I will get all of them done as soon as possible. The further you go south, I think I have 3 within 40 minutes drive of me, which is crazy because I don't have a whole lot in my area. I don't think I live in that cosmopolitan of an area in Southwest Florida. Miami's way more cosmopolitan and has lots of things, but where I live, I can't believe that I have 3 Costcos. I think that's crazy. Good morning, Letty. Good morning, Lisa. Lily. I think I missed a couple of names, but thanks everybody for joining. And then if there are resources that I haven't shared on any of those, any project in the book, any of the 80 projects, email me, projectkristincares@gmail.com. Those of you that have emailed me for help can testify that I do answer questions and I do help people as much as I can. I answer comments here when I see comments on the videos. Melissa appreciates the large font too. Yay! Yep, Costco is like a Sam's Club. You have a membership to shop there. That's correct. Belle got her ebook. Wonderful. I'm so glad you love it. Yay! Kara just bought the book. Wonderful. Thank you so much. I have 1 review on my Kindle on Amazon so far. Someone gave a 5-star review. Yay! Which is an A. So if you think in terms of star reviews, a 5-star is an A, a 4-star is a B, a 3-star is a C, a 2-star is a D, and a 1-star is an E. So unless you're giving a 5-star review, a 4, 3, 2, and 1 in Amazon's eyes means there's something wrong. So if anybody feels like giving me a 5-star review, I would greatly appreciate it because it helps in the rankings on Amazon so much, and it helps my books get seen by more people. If you don't think my book is worth 5 stars, please email me and let's see if we can make your experience better. So I'm not asking anyone to give me a 5-star review, but if you would like to, it would help me tremendously. And if you don't feel like giving a 5-star, email me and we'll see what we can do. I don't have reviews on my website, Sherry, no. So the ebook and the print book that you ordered from me, you can't review on there unless I figure that out. But I don't believe I have a review system there. It's on Amazon that it's really important. It's the way Amazon ranks books. It's one of the ways that Amazon ranks books. Besides sales, they go by the reviews. It's okay, Lisa. I don't know, Judy. I believe there's a way to review something as a verified purchase and also as without a verified purchase. Thank you, Carol. Carol says it's worth 5 stars. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. I love the support. And you know what? When you tell me what you like and don't like about the products that I make, it helps me make better products in the future. So I appreciate your feedback so much. Where is the place? I am in Southwest Florida in Naples, and this is Vanderbilt Beach where we're at today. Thanks for joining live. It is very breezy here today. Good morning from Australia. We have a cold front coming in, and these are the winds of change coming in to bring us our cold front. Judy, oh, 10 stars. Wow, thank you so much. Jay Braun says it's worth 5 stars. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support very much. And your feedback helps me to make better products. So whether you do or don't like my books or my products, telling me gives me the ability to make everything better and make things that you like more. Making more things that you like. So I'm always open to your feedback. Thank you. It's a team, right? Thank you, Sherry. Love all the emojis too. You guys are so good at those. Lots of people paying attention to us today. What is the concept of this video? This is just a morning sunrise podcast where we talk about crafts. And you're welcome to join anytime you like, whether you like the scenery or you feel like talking with everyone, me and everyone else in the community in the live chat. We talk about crafts and the different products and designs that I make. I help people understand how to make the things that I teach better. What is my name? My name is Kristin Omdahl. And you can find links to my website and everything else in the video description. So if you want to learn more about my brand and what we're talking about here, you can follow the link to my website in the video description and get a better idea. And we're here 6 days a week, and you're always welcome to join us. You're from Alaska. Wonderful. Well, welcome, Camilla from Alaska. We're so glad to have you here. Everyone else is saying hi to you now, too. That's so sweet. We're so glad you found us. Barbara, thanks Kim. Yeah, I really hope that this ends up being a reference book so that when you need to make a gift that you can flip through and find something that speaks to your heart about the person you want to make the gift for, or the season, or the reason for the gift, the theme, the holiday, what have you. I've been doing this for years, and I've been making food and crochet and knit and sewing and paper craft gifts for years, and so I kind of wanted this reference for myself, so if it ends up being a reference for all of you too, that makes me so happy. Love that. Lisa's mother loves the book too. Yay! Thank you so much. Oh, I'm also up on that page I just told you about, KristinOmdahl.com/80handmadegifts, the one written on the back here. On that page, I've also shared the link to all of the ways that you can buy the book. So whether it's from my website, Ravelry, Kindle, and all of the Amazon shops all over the world. Every Amazon shop is carrying the book on Prime. So you can order it wherever you live and get it shipped Prime in 2 days. So that's really awesome. And I've shared the links to all of those shopping options on that page yesterday. Sherry, it's your first book by me. Wonderful. Somebody did something with a shawl of mine. Yes, Judy, this would make a wonderful Christmas gift. Absolutely. And when you order, if you decide to order on Amazon, they can ship to anywhere else too. So if you wanted to order a gift and have it shipped to your person, you could do that as well. Some people, I think a couple of Australian people are saying hi to each other. That's cute. Yeah, Ivy May's a pretty name. It is a pretty name. Oh, and look at this sky. It's totally lighting up now. And still has so much texture and depth. Really beautiful. Different than our normal mornings, but every day is a little bit different than the last. And that's what I love about the beach so much. I did not dye the Be So Fine Bling yarn yet. Be So Fine yarn I have lots in stock. Be So Sporty's in stock. Be So Sporty Bling is in stock. The only one I'm working on dyeing right now is Be So Fine Bling. And there are a couple of colors still in stock on my website, but I haven't gotten to it yet this week. I've been super busy, and but I should get to it this weekend or Monday, in the next couple of days. Lisa's going to be posting things today. Oh, maybe photos. Yeah, the tidbits are available. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad you like the bling yarn. Me too. I love it. I think these earrings I would like to redo in bling. I'd like to do some earrings with the bling. I did a bunch of the earrings for the book in Be So Fine yarn, but I think Be So Fine bling would be really gorgeous for it too. Because of all the movement you have with earrings, I think adding that silver thread in there would be gorgeous. Lisa made a cowl. Wonderful. Dark Japanese maple color. You mean the red maple? I think someone's asking for requests for colors for Be So Fine bling. I think I'm going to make them similar to the colors I just did in Be So Sporty bling. So we'll do the red maple and London blue topaz and Sunrise 04. Yeah, that's a great idea, Joe. Anytime you have a little bit left over, earrings are great to make with leftover yarns. How do I remember all the names? I don't know, Ivy May. I don't know. Some names I remember and some names I don't. Dark red violet. Yeah, that would be pretty. That would be real pretty, Nancy. That's one of my favorite colors. Ah, Lisa's got some blisters. Yeah, but as soon as your blisters heal, your hands will be fine. Does red maple have a tinge of coral? Yes, it's definitely on the warmer side of red, absolutely. It goes more red than purple. As far as the color wheel, you've got red and then you've got orange to one side and purple on the other. It goes more to the orange side for sure. It's a warm red. Yeah, the earrings would be great in darker colors too, absolutely. The peacock color. Ivy May. Oh, thank you. I think maybe you mean London blue topaz. I can't think of a color that I have named peacock right now. I have a mermaid colorway that's kind of peacockish too. Yeah, Sherry, there's a bunch of crochet earrings in the book. I think there's at least two or three. Three patterns are crochet earrings. This is one of the knit earrings. But there's a bunch of earring patterns in the book. These earrings are so fun to make for last minute gifts. And you know what would be a special gift is to make earrings in a bunch of colors to give somebody. I like that idea too. Because I know when I make earrings for myself, I like making that set of earrings in multiple colors. Because if I'm in the mood for it, then I do then I wear them, often. Like I did with the tassel earrings. I made those in a bunch of colors, and I would love to do these hoop earrings that way too. Yeah, this is really an amazing view, Judy. I agree. I don't know if I could say the best. There's so many. But it's amazing and different than most of them. All right, well, we are almost out of time, so let's take this last minute here to look out on this very unique and really amazing view. Soak in the colors, the textures, the sounds of the waves, and set our intentions for the day. Oh, it smells so good too. Thank you so much, everybody, for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed the sunrise. I hope you enjoyed this really unique cloud display today, the sounds of the waves, chatting with me and everyone else here. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.